Well, Guilford 681, this video's for you. I couldn't resist it. I had 11 Guilford locomotives and I had to buy one more to make it 12. This is a U25B. It's a GE. It was their first road switcher model. It was introduced in 1959 and didn't really go into production until like 1960 or 61. There were several different variations of these. This, I think, is one of the later ones. I haven't done a whole lot of research on it, but this will also help me when I make my video talking about different phases of GE Universal Series or U-boat models. I think I'm also going to buy the U18B as well by Intermountain. But anyway, let's talk about the model. This is a Bowser Stewart executive line, meaning that it's all complete. Couplers. They actually had KD couplers on it. I couldn't believe it. The handrails, the plow, MU hoses, the striping. Found a picture of this online. It claimed from 1983, and it looks exactly like this picture that I'm holding right now. I also saw some pictures of this unit later on in 85, and the horn had been moved and something had been modified with the cab, and I'm not sure why. It looks like they had extra lights or something put on it. But anyway, I've never owned a Stewart or Bowser locomotive ever before, so I wanted to try it. They also have Conrail U25Bs coming out at some point, and I wanted to see how I liked this, so it would determine how many Conrails I get. Some things I noticed: the handrails are a little bit on the thicker side, which is not a big deal, but I did notice that. A little bit of paint here that could be touched up. This unit is very heavy. It does have a diamond plated walkway. I questioned the stripe ending like this, but according to that picture from 1983 it looks just like it, so that is correct. Also, someone I knew pointed out that all GE locomotives have brake wheels and not pump action brakes. Well, I just proved them wrong. There's a pump action brake, and that is correct according to the picture that I just looked at. And also the Conrail C32-8s have a pump action as well. This little hump right here, I believe, is for oil coolers or something, or oil pump or something or other in there. That only was on the 25s, and the early 28s had that same hump because it used the same car body, but I'll discuss more about the GEU series later on in another video when I can get a bunch of units out here to compare. Let's take a look at the roof details. The exhaust looks a little goofy, but other than that, it's pretty good. I need to cut the footboards off. I wish when they made these models they'd do it for you, because by the time Guilford got this unit, they were long since illegal. Okay, let's do a little test run. One thing I noticed right off the bat is they put the cab light, or the headlights rather, way in on the side, like over the engineer's head, and it lights the whole cab up, which I really don't like, so I'm going to have to do a modification of that. And also, see, there it is. And also, if you look at these radiators here, when you get on the throttle, the light shows through the radiator as well. So again, I'm going to have to do something to tweak that, because that's going to drive me nuts. I don't like that. They should have put the bulbs in the actual headlights like Athearn does. Or put a plastic cover in there to block the light out, one or the other. But other than those things, I would say I like the model, and I'll probably buy the Conrail units as well. Maybe I'll only get one just to represent it and say I've got it. Conrail had like 179 of these things. Not sure how many Guilford had. I think on one of the photo archives I saw it go up to 238, but I'm not sure if that was the last one or not, as I haven't done a whole lot of research yet on them. So now I got a Guilford Maine Central and the two Guilford Delaware and Hudson units. Hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, and I'd like to thank all my subscribers. I'm up to 95 already. That's pretty impressive for only being on YouTube for 6 months now. And I have over 250 videos. Never thought I'd have that many. But everybody seems to like watching them, and it encourages me to make more. So keep those views up, and thanks everyone for subscribing. And please feel free to comment or any questions or whatever. Thanks.